Hi, I'm Chuck, KK6USY. Welcome to Ham Radio Ventures. Today we are going to check out the Radioddity DB-40-D. And here's the box. Alright, let's check it out. Now, first of all, I'd like to thank Radioddity for sending this radio to me. They did not give it to me, but they lent it to me. I have to give it back. And this radio's gone to multiple YouTubers. So I have it for a little while, so we're going to check this thing out. Now, I will say that I am not going to do the DMR part of it because I'm not really into DMR, but I will show you the FM part of it and how it functions. And eventually we will also get into showing the power output for this thing. It's pretty impressive. It's supposed to do 40 watts, and guess what? Spoiler alert, it might do just a little bit more on my meters. So now I'm going to take all the parts out and show you what comes in the box, and it's got some pretty interesting things that you guys might want to check out that don't come with a lot of radios. So let's check it out. Okay, first of all, it comes with this programming cable. The programming cable plugs into the microphone jack. All right, so it has that. That's one of the things. It comes with these two antennas. One is for Bluetooth, one is for GPS. Okay, so it comes with this is a charging cable for these two pieces. This is the push to talk button. Has a nice feel to it. Has a little clip, okay? And then you have your earpiece here. And that way you can go down if you're going down the freeway, you can use a push to talk button. You can probably click this either, you could probably attach it to something that's near your hands, maybe even your steering wheel somehow. And then this will be to charge it. It also comes with this pamphlet also, okay? This is something that's totally different than a lot of radios. A lot of radios don't have that. Also with that, it comes with some earpieces. And a little clip. Now this is the microphone it comes with, guys. This is a speaker microphone, and in the menu system, it has a way of turning this one on or the speaker on the radio on. So you have a choice. I don't think it does both though. And typical connector, okay? A lot of radios come with these days. Now it does come with a bracket to mount it along with the screws. So that comes with it. Now we talked about the Bluetooth stuff, and I don't know if this comes with it or somebody printed it out and left it in there, but it's instructions for using the Bluetooth and the push to talk. And it comes with the owner's manual. Now, the owner's manual is pretty good. Not great, it has a few mistakes in it, but as far as spelling and stuff like that and terms. But if you go on Radioddity's website, they have a supplemental book that's actually way better, and I'll show you that later in the video. All right, it comes with this power cord. I mean, if you had a mag mount and you could just throw this thing in your car real easy, hook it into the cigarette lighter. Oh, and it has your regular T connector, which is the same as my Yaesu, and I end up using my FTM 500 cable. Now here's the radio itself. This is the top of it here. As you can see, it has the other end of the cable with a fuse on the positive side. It has the speaker on top. Remember I said that you could either use this speaker or the speaker in the hand mic. And on each side, this side here, you have your screw holes and some vents. These are for the bracket. On the other side, you have the same thing, plus the hookup where you hook your microphone in. And I will say that once this thing's in here, when you plug it in, it is pretty difficult to get out. I had to use like a pin to kind of push the retainer in so I could pull it out. All right. Now on the back of the radio, you have your two hookups for your GPS and your Bluetooth. You have a headphone or an external speaker. You have a little bit of heat sink here, a fan, and then your coax hookup. Has a couple guards on the side here to kind of help keep things from getting hit if you just push, hit it on the ground or something. And on the back it has a nice little heatsink in, let's see what's on there. It gives you a model number, power, frequency range, and all that stuff. Okay, and then here is the front. Kind of hard not to get glare on it, but it does have a nice color screen, guys. Very pleasing to the eye, and I think it will actually come out pretty good in the sunlight. If you want, I can, well, I'll show that to you later. We'll hook it up for the power stuff, okay? So that's pretty much everything that came in the box. Let's get on to the next segment. Okay, I had it so close, guys, I didn't realize this. I just inserted this. This is the VFO knob here, and when I was pushing you this, or the one on the bottom left there, it says menu, each one brings you to the same place. But when I was going through things, like I would say I said here, I would hit that, and then I would, like, let's just see, say backlight, that would bring you into here, and then if you select it, you can go on, off, okay, and then select what you want, and it sets it. I just wanted to insert this so you guys know what I was actually pushing. All right, back to it. Okay, let's go through the menu a little bit and show you what the screen looks like here. Now, there's a couple ways you can go, and you can push this button, and that'll bring it in there, and then hit this button for back, or you can hit this one, and then you can bring it back. And you just scroll through them with the VFO, and it goes back. So then you push the VFO, and that's what's in that menu. Scan list, scan mode, and roam setting. And we go back, go over to the one that looks like local set. Well, this one's local set. Push it, and it has keypad lock, backlight, display mode, Vox, AB repeat, and then factory reset. We push back again, go over another one. This is parameters. In the parameters you get TOT, AQ level, BCLO, and CTCSS tail. Okay, we go back, and this one says tone set. Hit the button, profiles, ketone, power on tone. Okay, and the next one, this is an appendix. It has GPS, FM radio. You can actually pick up FM radio just like on HTs with this thing, guys. It's pretty cool. I did do it, and I hooked it to my big doublet antenna, and it worked great. That's the best antenna I have for FM. Time, so you can set the time. Handy mic. This is where you can go in and you can change so let's just go in that one. So it says loudspeaker or hand mic. Let's see, maybe you can set OK. So let's go back in there and see what it did. See, it turned it off. So I'm going to go back to loudspeaker and it's set OK. Okay, and then the next one is APRS, Bluetooth, and GPS. Hit the back button again. And on to the next one, device info. That's just basically that's your the version you have. So we'll go back. And then the last one is VFO. And if we hit that one, it shows all the settings for that VFO, and we're in analog. This is how you get it. I looked a long time how to get into analog and DMR. So here we go. If you do this, it'll go to there, to there, to there, now to digital, and then back to analog. I didn't find that in the book. It might have just been me, guys, but I had a hard time finding that. So I will hit that, and it's set, and now we'll go back. All right. That changes from VFO A to B. Now we're on B. Okay, we're going to go on here now. I'm going to hold this one down, the one on the right here. I guess you guys can't see what I'm doing there. Sorry. Let me go out just a little bit for you guys. So sometimes I was hitting this VFO here, guys. for, that's the one that when you go, let's just say when you go in, that's the one that scrolls when you turn that, okay? And then the back button was down here. If you hold it down, and now the VFO-A is in channel mode, okay? Hold it down again. Now it's in VFO mode. So on channel mode, it had DMR on there, okay? Same thing with the bottom one, guys. And these 1, 2, the PF 1, 2, 3, and 4 can all be set for different things. They can be set for a tap and long press, I think. It's like 20 different things. We'll see that in the when we go into Radioddity's site. It tells about that. All right. And as you see down here, it does say menu down here on this button. And that does bring you to the menu. And over here now it says back. And we're in VFO-A. I didn't know why it would come up A and B sometimes, but we'll go back. Now if we go to B and we go back in there again, now it's on B. Okay, so it's just telling you which VFO you're in. Now I can go back. All right, hope this was helpful for you guys. Yeah, I wish I'd seen something like this originally. Okay, so here's the Radioddity site. Actually, I would like to really check this radio out. This is an old style where you change your links in here, but we'll move on. Let's go in and look at radios. Mobile radios. Okay, we'll scroll down. Here's the DB-40. Now, the nice thing about this radio is it's 40 watts, and I've seen other tests on this thing, and it does actually do pretty well. Now, they have some bundle stuff going on right now. If you see here, $399, and that comes with the radio. It comes with the RH1 cup holder mount, comes with a mag mount, and then the ebook for Beginner's Guide to DMR. That might be a good thing if you're new to DMR, because it is not the easiest. So here's the radio. It shows that your push to talk button, your earpiece, like I showed you guys. Here's the screen. The screen on this thing is really nice, guys. In person, it's better than it looks on the camera there. There's the front and the back of the radio. Here's your dimensions of the radio. It's 6.3 inches deep, 1.6 inches tall, and it's 5.4 inches wide. That's 138 millimeters wide, and deep is 160 millimeters and 41 millimeters tall. And here's a lot of the features. It shows your encoder knob, all this stuff here. If you guys can pause this and look at all this if you want to. And then here's all the parts it comes with. I think I got everything. There's some other little various small parts in there that I didn't show, like the screws and washers and stuff like that. All right, let's see what else we have here. Dual band mode and VHF, UHF, digital and analog, guys. Personally, I pretty much only do analog. I do have some digital radios, but really haven't done a whole lot with it. Shows that it's a long range mobile radio, 40 watts. And then just some more pictures of this is that kit that they're selling right now. The kit, actually, I think the total rate of the radio is $459, and the kit right now is $399, so that's a pretty good deal. So you might want to do that if you're interested in this radio. Okay, it says 40 watt power, smooth communication, upgraded Bluetooth operation, accurate location with GPS and APRS, extended range with repeater feature. That's this thing is a dual band. It also does cross-band repeat, and it will actually cross-band repeat, and it will do an analog radio to DMR, which is kind of cool if I was into DMR. But anyhow, it has 10 customizable keys that you can set up, and basically the disclaimer saying you actually need a license if you're actually going to use the actually talk on this radio. Listening is okay, guys, but you can't talk on it. And it just goes down here again to show you the frequently bought together parts that they say that they sell with this radio. Okay, so the DB-40-D is a 40 watt mobile radio, like I told you guys. Let me show you where, if you go up here and you click right here, it says click here to download the manual and programming software. So that's where that is, right in their site here, guys. And we'll probably click on that in a little bit and look at the, it takes you to all the radios, then you pick the radio that you want. We'll show you that in a minute. So 40 watts, like I said, enhanced crossband repeat, extended range. So this can act as you guys know, if you don't know what crossband repeat is, you can use your handy talkie to talk to the radio to talk to someplace else. So your 5-watt radio will end up being 40 watts. All right. Let's go back up. Let's click on the, click here. This is going to bring us into the part here. We're going to find the radio that we're looking for, the DB-40. We're going to click in there. And up here it has software, programming, software, and cable driver. And then extended manual. So we're going to go to the extended manual. And it says 2023, 9 of 23, 2023. So that was when it was last updated. So, and this is, I forget how many pages. Let's just see. We'll go all the way to the bottom here. And 252 pages. All right, that last one's really not much, but I'll just scroll. I'm going to scroll through this real close for you guys. Well, let me go through it real slow for you. Let's start at the top, back to the top. So there's your extended manual. You just scroll down. There's your table of contents. I would say this is a lot more complete than the actual book it comes with. So if you do buy this radio, I would check this out. Probably won't go through everything here. I just wanted to show you, but look at just, well, we're at page 10. Let's see how many of the table of contents it has. So there's 13 pages versus a couple on the other in the manual that it comes with. Okay, so we're going to check the 2-meter band. Like I said, I don't have anything for 70 that will go past 10 watts. So all I really have is something for HTs. And we're going to start at the very bottom of the band, 144. And now this is into a dummy load. It's off to the side there. And I am hooked to a power supply. So the power out right now is a little bit better than just to my battery, but would be probably pretty equal to your car battery since you're charging it all the time, okay? So let's start out on low power. Okay, and the top is your forward power. So 19.8 is supposed to do 20, 19.9, looks good to me. Let's do the high power, that's on the bottom one. Now I'm getting 55, almost 56 watts, 55 and a half, let's call it. That's pretty good. I did test this meter to a Daiwa, a really good meter, and it was pretty much the same. Okay, the fan did come on there because I had it on for quite a while. So let's change to the top of the band, 148, okay? Okay, on low power again, 21.7, so a little bit better. Let's go to high power. And 55, about 55 watts. Okay. Let's go to the calling frequency, 146.520. Okay, both of them on 146.520, low power, about 20 watts. High power, about 55 watts. This is a 40-watt radio, guys, and it's putting out really good. I mean, this is over. I mean, the 20 watts is about exactly what it said it's supposed to be on low power, but on high power, it's putting out more than advertised. Now, like I said, I don't have anything that will rate high enough on either low or high for 70 centimeter, but I did see this on, I think it was TOs or HOAs or both, and it was like right where it should be. Usually it's a little less on 70 centimeter. All right, that should be good enough, guys.
I'd be pretty hairy to be up there during a big thunderstorm. I don't know if I'd like that. Yeah, I don't.
Okay, there's volume off.
That volunteers that are trained man them, but I don't think there's many. At the peak, 625, 198 of these towers remain, and just
So it gets
50
pretty
of them,
loud, guys.
50-50.
So it gets really loud there, and it starts breaking up, but that's way louder than you need, probably even in a car. So we'll listen to this for a few seconds here.
I'm surprised that any of them have humans on them still. I used to hear them all the time for quite well during the summer. They would report in a smoke sighting, give a heading, degrees and whatnot.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is a pretty nice little radio, and probably for some of you out there, it's the right radio for you. Now, I'm sorry I couldn't do the 70 centimeter part of it for the power out rating, but I have seen other videos from HOA Ham and TO that it did put out usually a little bit less than 2 meter, but right at the specs. And as you guys saw on mine, it actually puts out better than the 40 watts for some reason. It could be the cable I used was a little thicker. I don't know. If you did like the video, please hit that like. And if you're new here, consider subscribing if you like this kind of content. And if you do, subscribe, hit the bell, hit all. That way you get all my future videos. I'm Chuck, KK6USY. For Ham Radio Ventures, thank you for spending your time with me today. And 73 all, and hope to catch you guys on the airwaves.